So, good afternoon dear students, welcome to EAPCET Crash Course, M.P.C Crash Course by NEET WORLD. So, we have started the discussion on trigonometry, already we have done lot of concepts and also lot of PYQs from EAPCET and also some questions from trigonometry, what is that? JEE mains also. So, in the previous class what did we study? Mainly we studied a concept of what? Compound angles and also double angle formula, and based on that we solved numerous questions, correct. So, let us continue from there, and today we will be studying some new topics that are like extreme values, that is maximum value, minimum value of sine, okay, domain and range of trigonometric functions, okay, and if time permits we will also go to inverse, okay, if not we will be doing it tomorrow, and also we will be studying about periodicity. Questions are coming from periodicity, hyperbolic functions, one questions are functions. When it comes to properties, okay, questions are coming each time. Properties of triangle, very important topic, 3 questions are coming. So, total on an average you can say 10 to 12 questions are coming from what? Trigonometry. So, were you able to solve the questions which I gave you? Okay, trigonometry equations also we will do. We have not yet done trigonometry equations. All right. So, let us start with the discussion. Okay, please have a look at this question. Do you remember what is the concept? Plus a. So, what we are having the formula, let me write down. The formula that we have is, see, cos A, cos 60 minus a, cos 60 plus a is equal to what? Is equal to 1 by 4 cos 3a, correct na? Cos 3a. Okay. Now, if you observe, this is not just for 60, it is applicable even for all the multiples of 6, that is 60, that is 120, 240, okay, 360, all for these things it is applicable. Okay. So, see here, cos a, cos 60 minus a, cos 60 plus a. So, first of all, the small have, that will be the angle A. Okay. So, from 60 if you subtract a, what we are getting here? 40. So, 60 minus 20 is what? 40. 60 plus 20 is what? 80. So, here angle A is what? 20. So, here I should write, as per this question I should write what? 1 by 4 cos 3a. 3 into a. A is what, dear friends? 20. 3 into 20 is what? 60. So, cos 60 degree. So, that is what? 1 by 4 cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. That will be what? 1 by 8. Okay, 1 by 8, that is option B is the right answer. Okay, like this we solved in the yesterday's class when it comes to sine. Now, we are solving for cos. Okay, clear? Got it? So, very simple. You can solve it in various methods also, but this is the easiest method. Okay, next. Next question. So, see here they have given the value of tan 20, tan 80, cot 50. Okay, sin A, sin 60 minus a, sin 60 plus a is 1 by 4 sin 3a. Cos it is 1 by 4 cos 3a. Tan it is what? Sin by cos. 1 by 4 will cancel. It will be tan 3a. Correct? No? Tan 3a. Now, this will be what? See here, tan 20. This is tan 80. I told you, this is what? Cot 50 is there. Whenever we get like this, we will take what? Complementary angles. Complementary angle of cot is what? Cot 50 can be written as cot 90 minus 40. Cot 90 minus 40 is what? Tan 40. Cot 90 minus theta is what? Tan theta, that will be tan 40. Now, see here, if this is a, this is 60 plus a, this is 60 minus a. So, the answer is what? Tan 3a. 3a, that is what? Tan 3 into 20 is what? Tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree is what? Root 3. That is option A. That is option A. Clear? In the exam, you should not waste your time writing this as tan 40. You should be able to identify quickly, and you have to look at only this. So, that will be what? Tan 3 into 20 is 60 degree, tan 60 is root 3. Directly go for the answer and go to the next question. Okay, some easy questions where you save time each and every second. Suppose 10 seconds, 50 seconds, if you 15 seconds you save time. If you add up to 10 questions, it will be like what? It will be like 150 seconds or 300 seconds. That will be equal to 5 minutes, something like that. That if you say, you can solve some difficult questions. Okay, calculative questions. If not difficult, some questions you know how to solve, but they are lengthy. For those questions you can use. Okay, so it's all about saving time also. So these values I told you, sin 18 degree, sin 36, no need to worry about 36. Okay, sin 54 you remember. Okay, and sin 18 you remember. Okay, sin 18, sin 36 you remember. Okay, sin 18 and sin 36. Not 36, sin 54. Sin 18 and which one? This one. Cos, what is it? 36, why? This one. I am not getting what you are telling. Okay, forget about this. I want you people to remember this one and this one. Don't worry about others. Sin 18 and sin 54 you remember. Okay, sin 18 and sin 54 you remember. Clear? Next. Transformation formula. Based on this we have already solved the question, but let us go through the concept again. Transformation formula is also called as factorization formula, and it is also called as C and D formula. That is, if you have the formula like sin C plus sin D, it is what? 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C plus C minus D by 2. I told you whenever sin will come. Whenever cos comes, either cos will come or sin will come, but it will never combine cos. Okay, sin C plus sin D is what? 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. But if it is minus, what will happen? 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Okay, this anyways you know, no need to write this down. Okay, what I say, only those things you write. Formulas you know already. Okay, what you know don't write down, what you don't know you write it, and you will be having twice. Okay, so sin C minus sin D, cos will come there, sin will go. Then cos C plus cos D, very important, 2 cos C plus D minus D by 2. Okay, cos C minus cos D, very important, minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Okay, sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Okay, so when you talk about 1A, 1B and all, 1A you had so many questions based on transformations, correct? No, 7 mark question, all these things. Now defactorization formula, it is ulta of that, that is factorization. Here it is reverse. So sin of A plus B, sin of A minus B. Sin A plus B is what? 2 sin A, what is that? 2 sin of A plus B is what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is same thing with minus sign. What will happen? With minus sign means cos A sin B will cancel. We will have 2 sin A cos B. So sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B is what? 2 sin A cos B. Sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B is what? 2 cos A sin B. Okay, what you will do, you will add this and you will subtract this, you will get this one. Okay, so 2 sin A cos B, when it comes you should write what? 2 sin of A plus B sin of A minus B. 2 cos A sin B means you will write what? Sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. Now comes cos. 2 cos A cos B, 2 sin A sin B. If both are same, cos and cos are coming, sin and sin are coming, it should flash to your mind, it is cos. So cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. See, minus 2 sin A sin B comes means cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. Okay, minus comes means. Otherwise you can send minus that side and it will become cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. Okay, clear? This is called defactorization formula. Clear? So based on this also you will be solving the questions. Look at this question. If sin B is given as 1 by 5, sin B is given as what? 1 by 5. Sin B is given as 1 by 5, 1 by 5 sin of 2A plus B. Then tan of A plus B by tan A, this is what they are asking. Tan of A plus B by tan A, this is what they are asking. So this is what sin B is given, is equal to 1 by 5 sin of 2A plus B. Sin of 2A plus B is nothing but which form? A plus B formula, correct? No, sin of A plus B is what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, but here A it is 2A, that's all. This will become what? 1 by 5, take it outside, this will be sin 2A cos B plus cos 2A sin B, that's it. Here sin B is there. Correct? No. Now let me send this 5 this side. So what I am having? 5 sin B is equal to sin 2A cos B plus cos 2a sin b. Correct? No? This is what we are having. Now, sin 2a is there, cos b is there, cos a, sin b is there, 5 sin b is there. Now, what we can do further step? Think correctly. This is cos 2a, no? Correct. It should be cos 2a. Cos 2a sin b. What we can do here? Then? What will that help then? How will that help us? Think correctly. I will give you time. I want you to people to think also, not just me solving and you copying. Okay, you have to think. Think what we should do. What we can do? So sin t what we can write it? This cos 2a, keep it as it is. This is 5 sin b. Now, this one cos 2a, either you can write it in terms of cos or you can write it in terms of sin. Okay, keep it as it is for now. Now we are having what? 2 sin a cos a. 2 sin a cos a. Okay, 2 sin a cos a is what? Sin of a plus b. Correct? No? 2 sin a cos a is what? See, observe here. 2 sin a cos a. Instead of b, a is there. That is what? A plus b plus n of a minus b. That's it. So we will have what? This will be equal to what? I can write this as sin of a plus a plus sin of a minus a is 0. Correct? No? So this will become, again we will go back to same thing. Let me have a look at the question. Tan of a plus b by tan a. Okay. Or 2 cos a cos b. 2 cos a cos b is what? 2 cos of
2 sin a cos b, sir.
2 sin a
Cos b.
Okay, that also we can do. Sin of a plus b plus a minus b into this entire thing into cos b. Cos a. Cos 2a sin b. But my question is, why we have to do these many things? Okay, let me check the question once. I am missing something in the question. We don't have to do these many things. Okay, Shresht, let me check the question once. Until then, please keep trying. Check just if there is anything missing in the question. Let me check. Okay. There is one method called component on dividend. Component on dividend, have you heard about it? Component on dividend. Okay, not everyone, some of you have doubt. Okay, let us use that method. First, let me tell you what is componendo and dividendo. Okay, let us use that method, we will get it easily, no need to do these many steps. It's not about getting the answer, but you should get it in limited number of steps also, correct? No, suppose we are having x by y is equal to a by b, x by y is equal to a by b, or let me write it as numerator by denominator, some fraction, okay, is equal to a by b. Componendo and dividendo says apply c and d. If I say, okay, what does it mean is numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. What is it? Numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. So numerator plus denominator is what? A plus b, correct? No, a plus b. Numerator minus denominator is what? A minus b. Okay, this is known as componendo and dividendo. Okay, for numerator only we should add, and for numerator only we should subtract denominator. So numerator will come here also, here also. Numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator. So what you do LHS, you should do RHS also. A plus b by a minus b. Okay, clear? Understood what is componendo and dividendo? So next time when I say in any other chapter, apply C and D, componendo and dividendo, you will do now. What is componendo and dividendo? Okay, clear. Now see here, sin b is given, sin 2a plus b is given. Now what I can write this? See here, a plus b is there, a is there. Now I can write this as what? Sin 2a plus b by sin b. If I write it, this will be equal to what? 5. I will bring the sin b here, 5 will go up. Okay. Now I will apply componendo and dividendo. If I apply componendo and dividendo, this will become what? Sin 2a plus b plus sin b by sin 2a plus minus sin b. That's good. So here nothing is there means 5 by 1. Don't forget that. Don't keep it 5 as 5. This will be 5 plus 1, 6. 5 minus 1, 4. This I can write it as what? 3 by 2. Correct? No? I can write this as 3 by 2. Now see here, this is of the form sin c plus sin d. Sin c minus sin d. Sin c plus sin d is what? 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. So here c is this one, this is d. So 2 sin c plus d by 2. C plus d is what? 2a plus b. Okay, 2a plus b plus b. So that is what? 2a plus 2b it will become. By 2 means it will become sin of a plus b. Agreed? It will become sin of a plus b. What is this next? Cos of c minus d by 2. C minus d, that is nothing but what? B minus b will cancel. We will have 2a by 2, that will be a. So that will be what? Cos a. Okay, that's good. Okay, next sin c minus sin d, this is what? 2 cos c plus d by 2. So we will have same thing. What is this? 2 cos a plus b. 2 cos a plus b. Okay, then sin a, that's it. By sin a is equal to what? 3 by 2. This 2 and 2 I can cancel. So see here, observe carefully. This is what? Sin of a plus b by cos of a plus b. Tan a. Tan. Correct? No? This is what? Cot a. Cot a. Correct? Now, see here, tan of, let me take the color. So this is what, friends? So tan of a plus b into cot a is equal to 3 by 2. If I bring it down, this will become cot a. Correct? No? M.P.C. Yeah, come. Your name? Okay, please. You can sit that side, it will be visible, sit there. Okay, fine. So this will become what, friends? Tan of a plus b, tan b, tan a is equal to what? 3 by 2. Okay. So 3 by 2, that is option C. Understood? So previous method.
These are the hydro.
Apply componending or dividendo, we will get it in what? Fewer steps. It will hardly take 1 minute to solve the question. Since I am explaining, it is taking more time. But if you solve by yourself without explaining anything, you will get it within 1 minute. Okay. So please remember applying componendo and dividendo. Okay. So most of the time when we get, okay, like this in the form of ratio, fractions like this, this numerator and denominator is equal to some other fraction, we will always apply what? Component and dividend. Okay, then it will be very easy for you to solve. Okay, clear. Next. Please have a look at this question, JEE Main 2022 question. They have asked the value of 2 sin 12 degree minus sin 72 degree. Okay, so they have given 2 sin 12 degree minus sin 72 degree. So I told you the transformation formula. We have sin C minus sin D. But do we have 2 sin C minus sin D? No. Okay, we have the formula sin C minus sin D. So what I can do? This 2a I can write as a plus a, no? If there is something called 2a, I can write it as a plus a. Correct. So this I can write it as what? Sin 12 plus sin 12 minus sin 72 degree. So this is what? Sin C minus sin D. Sin C minus sin D if I apply, so this will become what? 2 cos C plus D, that is 72 plus 12 is 84. 84 by 2 is what? 84 by 2 is 42. So this will be cos 42. This plus will be there, sin 12 will be there here. Okay, cos 42, and this will be what? 72 minus this is what? 72 minus this is C. 2 what is that? Sin C minus D. 72 minus 12 is 60 degree. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So this will be what? Sin 30. Okay, sin 30 the value is what? 1 by 2. Okay, here only let me write it as 1 by 2. So what will happen? Observe carefully. This will be 1 by 2. 2 cancels. I will be left with sin 12 plus cos 42. Sin 12 plus cos 42. So how can you solve this further? Sin 90? Sin 90 minus? What you can do here? Sin 90 minus theta, this one. Cos 42 is there, correct? No? Cos 42 can be written as what? Cos 42 can be written as what? Cos 42 can be written as sin 48. Okay. So cos 42 can be written as what? Sin 48. That is, I always told you, whenever you get like this, use complementary angles. So cos 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta. Here theta is what? If you want to get 42, 90 minus 48. So this can be written as what? Gayatri observing. Okay, this will be what? Cos 90 minus 48, I can write it. Correct? No? So cos 90 minus theta is what? Sin theta. Harini, getting in Harini or Hasini? Hasini. Okay, fine. So we will get it as what? See, observe. We will get it as sin 12 plus what is this? Sin 48. Okay, what is this of which form? Sin C plus sin D. Sin C plus sin D. Now sin C plus sin D is what? 2 sin C plus D by 2. 2 sin C plus D. 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 by 2 is what? 30. Sin 30. I will write it as what? I will write it as 1 by 2. Okay. Into cos C minus D by 2. Cos C is what? Cos C minus D by 2. Cos C minus D. So 48 minus 12 is 36. 36 by 2 is 18. Correct? No? Cos 18. So that is into cos 18 degree. Cos 18 degree. 2 cancels. What is the value of cos 18 degree? Root 5 plus 1 by 4. That's it. So not cos 18 degree is not root 5 plus 1 by 4. Okay. We'll check. Cos 18 degree. Let me check. Okay, let me check once. Cos 18 degree is not that one.
Sir, in second step we are doing sin C minus sin D. In that we are getting minus 1, sir. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta.
Sin of?
Minus theta is minus sin theta.
Which one?
In second step,
This one.
sin C minus sin D.
Sin C minus
Sin.
sin D here.
Sin of C minus D by 2.
Which one? This one. Okay, sin C minus sin D we are doing. So this will be cos 42. Okay, so this will be what? So you are telling this, you mean to say this is minus. Okay, if you take minus also, what will happen? So this will remain same. 42 will be there. Okay, so cos 42, this will be again minus if you take. So see here. So this will be what? Sin 48. Correct? No? Now this if you apply, what will happen? Sin c minus 90, 2 cos c plus d by 2, that is cos 30. Cos 30 is what? Root 3 by 2. 2 into root 3 by 2 into sin c minus d by 2, that is sin 18 degree. So 2 into root 3 by 2 I will cancel. So sin 18 degree is what? Root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. 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 Correct? No? Root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So if you do this, okay.
Sin 18 is root 5 minus 1 by 4.
Then why did you say 15 degree value?
That is the value.
15 degree. Okay. So tell me the value. Root 5 minus 1 by 4. Okay. Fine. So we are having root 3 into root 5 minus 1 by 4. Okay. So what is the option we should go with? What is the option we should go with?
Again minus will come.
Again?
Minus will come.
Where minus?
Sin c minus 1.
Sin c minus?
Sin of c minus d by 2.
Sin of c minus?
Into a by
Where minus will come? Minus sin 18 degree you are telling. Okay. That is what minus if you put it, what will happen to the answer I am asking?
1 minus root 5.
So minus you send it inside. So what will happen? 1 minus root 3 into 1 minus root 5 by 4. Clear? So which is the option? D or C? C is the option. 1 minus root 5 by 4. 4 should come, means that is option D. Clear? Understood? So sin 18, 15 degree, these values you remember. Okay, got it? You have to tell me when I ask. Okay, clear? Understood the concept? Don't worry about the answer. Understood the concept? How to apply transformation formula? Clear? Understood? Okay. Next one. You done, all of you? All of you, please try this question, all of you. Very important question. Got any idea? So see here, this question, what we learned is sin c plus sin d, cos c plus cos d, correct? No, but we are having cos, cos, cos. Okay, so here such type of thing, when we get directly only cos or only sin, we should always combine it with other, that is if cos is there, combine with sin, if sin is there, combine with cos. Here we are having what? Only cos, so I want sin. Okay, so this is of which forms? Here cos theta, okay, cos 2 theta, cos 3 theta. When it is of this form, what is the trick that we have to follow is, see, first let me write down, this is cos 2 pi by 7, okay, plus cos, what is it, plus cos 4 pi by 7, correct na? Let me write it here, cos 4 pi by 7, plus cos, what is it, 6 pi by 7 na? Okay, this is what we are having. In such type of things, what you should do is, the trick is divide and multiply by, okay, divide and multiply by, theta is there now, divide and multiply by sin theta, 1 by 2 sin theta. If you divide with this, I have to multiply now, I have to multiply with what? 2 sin theta. This is within the bracket everything. So for everything I have to multiply with what? 2 sin theta. If I multiply with 2 sin theta, this is theta is what here? 2 pi by 7. So if I multiply with this will become what? 2 sin 2 pi by 7. Here also it is not 4 pi by 7, it should be 2 sin 2 pi by 7 only. Theta is same. Okay, this is 2 theta, you have to multiply by theta. This is sin theta, sin theta, sin theta, you have to multiply 2, because you know that in any d factorization formula it is starting with what? 2 sin A cos B, okay, like that. Okay, so you should have 2, here also 2 sin, this is what? 2 sin 2 pi by 7, okay, 2 pi by 7. So when I multiply, definitely I have to divide with this. Okay, I should divide by what? I should divide by 1 by 2 sin, what is it? 2 pi by 7, good, very good. So now observe this, this is of which form? All of them, 2 sin A cos A, okay, 2 sin A cos A, correct, no? This I can write it as sin 2A, otherwise this one is what? 2 sin A cos B, cos B. This here theta is different. This is 2 pi, this is 4 pi, this is 2 pi, this is 6 pi. It is different. So 2 sin A cos B, what is the formula we should write? A plus B plus sin A minus B, correct? Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. But this is what? Sin 2A. This is sin 2A. If I apply, I will get what here? So I should write it as it is, 1 by 2 times sin 2 pi by 7 into this is what? Sin 2A. Sin 2A means this will become sin 4 pi by 7. Okay, sin 4 pi by 7, that is done. Next, this is what? Sin, what is it? Sin of A plus B plus sin A minus B. A plus B is what? Sin 6 pi by 7. Okay, this will be sin 6 pi by 7. Understanding? Sin 6 pi by 7 plus, what is that? Sin A minus B. A minus B means 2 pi minus 4 pi is minus 2 pi. So sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. So this will become what? Minus sin 2 pi by 7. Minus sin 2 pi by 7. Okay. Next, this one, 2 sin A cos B. Again we should apply what? Same formula. That is what? Let me write it. Sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. Correct? No? Same formula we got to apply. Hello sir. Okay, Parth Mahila, please focus on the class. Hello. So this is what? 2 sin A, this one. So this is what? Sin of A plus B is what? Sin of 8 pi by 7. Agree? Sin of 8 pi by 7. Okay. This is what? Sin of A plus B. 2 pi minus 6 pi is what? Minus 4 pi. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. So this will become what? Minus sin 4 pi by 7. Minus sin 4 pi by 7. Now see here, this and this I can cancel. I can cancel now, this and this. Now here we are having 6 pi by 7. Now minus sin 2 pi by 7 is there. Now sin C, this is D. Okay, 8 pi by 7 is there. How can I write 8 pi by 7 in simplified form? Pi plus or pi minus? Pi minus. Okay, see here we are having 8 pi by 7. Okay, we can write it as pi minus pi by 7. See here. Okay, pi minus, instead of pi minus, let us write it as pi plus. Okay, pi plus, pi plus. So 7 pi plus pi is 8 pi. Okay, pi plus pi by 7. So I can write this as what? Pi plus pi by 7. Sin 6 pi by 7, how I can write it? Pi minus. Sin 6 pi by 7, I can write it as what? Pi minus pi by 7. This will give us what? 6 pi by 7. So good. So if I apply sin to this, okay, if I apply sin to this, sin pi plus, what is this? Pi by 7. So this is pi minus. Pi minus means it is coming to which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant sign is positive. So this will give us, let me remove this. So this will give us sin pi by 7. Pi plus means which quadrant? Third quadrant. This is negative. This will give us minus sin pi by 7. Minus sin pi by 7. Got it? So what I can write here, friends? So this will be 1 by 2 sin pi 2 pi by 7 into this one. Instead of this, what I can write? Sin pi by 7 minus sin 2 pi by 7. This one, sin 2 pi by 7. Don't forget this. This instead of this, what I can write? Minus sin pi by 7. Correct? No? So what will happen? This and this will cancel. I am left with only this. Okay. Sin 2 pi by 7, sin 2 pi by 7 cancel. I am having 1 by 2. Here minus is there. Minus is there. The answer will be what? Minus 1 by 2. So here this is a numerical value based question. So the answer is what? Minus 1 by 2. Agreed? Understood everyone? So this is based on defactorization formula and also, okay. One watching, bye. Okay, thank you. So understood? So this is minus 1 by defactorization formula and also this is based on this logic. Okay, pi minus pi by 7, pi plus pi by 7, that you should know. And most importantly, when you get cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 3 theta plus, so multiply by what? Sin theta, 2 sin theta, divide by what? 2 sin theta, divide and multiply by 2 sin theta. This is the trick you have to remember. Understood the concept how to do, but when you get such a type of question, you should multiply and divide by 2 sin theta, smallest value of theta, not 2 theta or 3 theta. You have to use what? This one. Okay, clear? Understood? Okay. This I already told you. Now, this one is very important. See here, sin of a plus b. Please make a note of this result. This I already told you. Please make a note of this result. Sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b is sin square a minus sin square b. Okay. Here it will be cos square. Okay. Cos square will come only when it is cos. If it is sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b is sin square a minus sin square b. If it is sin, it is sin square a minus sin square b. Clear? If you are having cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, it is always starting with cos. It is, the formula is always starting with cos. Okay. If it is cos square a, this will be what? This should be minus sin square b. This should be minus sin square b. Okay. If it is sin of a plus b, sin of a minus b, sin only. Sin square a minus sin square b. If it is cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, starting with cos, end with sin. Starting with cos, end with sin. If it is cos square a, it is sin square b. If it is cos square b, it is sin square a. That's all. Okay. Please remember this formula. Understood? See, if it is sin, only sin will be there. If it is cos, it is starting with cos, ending with sin. Starting with cos, ending with sin. If it is cos square a, it is minus sin square b. If it is cos square b, sin square a. That's all. Okay. Okay. Shaurya Singh, it's in Narayanguda, Hyderabad. You want me to slow down? I'm going fast. Okay, okay, fine. Now, understood the questions, how they are coming from transformation, compound angles, and also defactorization. Now let us go back to our original PDF. फास्ट करो. Okay, based on the topic I will increase the speed, but this one you have to do it slowly only because questions are little complex. I have to tell certain important things. Okay, I cannot rush here. Okay. Domain and range. Domain and range, which you already know, but let me revise it. Domain means if I write sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2, that 30 degree is called what? Domain. And 1 by 2
Transport I have highlighted.
range. Okay, but when it comes to inverse, that will be
Transport.
what is range will become domain and domain will become range, that is vice versa. Okay, now sin theta, domain is what? That is angle is what? All of you forgot, huh? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Range is minus 1 to plus 1, and you know, no? Close bracket, open bracket, you know, right? Anyone having doubt with that? Okay, this is close bracket. Now cos theta is 0 comma pi close bracket, and range is minus 1 to plus 1 itself. Range is minus 1 to plus 1 itself. Now tan theta is what? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, but this is open interval. This is open interval. Okay, this is open interval. That means what? Open interval and closed interval, what is the difference? Others, please tell. Where it is not included? In open interval it is not included. In closed interval, both of them included. Okay. Any doubt? Closed interval, open interval, everyone knows the clarity? Gayatri, understood what is open interval, closed interval? Do you know or not? Clear? Okay. Now what is the range for tan? Set of all real numbers. Set of all real numbers is for tan. For cot it is what? It is 0 comma pi only. 0 comma pi only. This is also set of all real numbers. Now when we talk about secant, it is what? 0 comma pi. Okay, 0 comma pi minus this one. What we should minus? Tell me. Minus pi by 2, because secant is what? 1 by cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is what? 0. Okay, 1 by 0 will become not defined, so you should remove pi by 2. Now same thing when we talk about cosecant, this is what? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. I should remove what? 0, because cosecant 1 by sin 0 is what? 0. Okay, 1 by 0 will become not defined, so I should remove 0. Now what about this one? This will be minus 1 comma infinity, closed interval. This is open interval, union. Okay, what is this? 1 comma plus infinity. Or I can just write what? I can just write it as and write it like this also, whatever, or minus infinity to plus infinity. Where? That's what, correct. So we can write it as what? We can write it as minus 1 comma minus infinity open bracket. That's it. Same thing goes for here. Or you can directly write it as what? Minus infinity to plus infinity. Please keep this in mind. They can use simple question on domain and range. Okay. Okay. You are writing it down? Okay, write down fast. Are you able to understand, all of you? Any difficulty? Okay. Sin 15 degree, 18 degree, you remember, okay? 18 degree, 15 degree, 54 degree, please remember. So first infinity will come, no? Here, see here, first 1 to infinity, here it should be in minus infinity to 1. Okay, here it will be close bracket for 1. This is the way, minus infinity to plus infinity. Or if you don't want to remember the union, you can write it as just minus infinity to plus infinity. That's it. Clear? Got it? Same thing goes here. Same thing goes here. Now let us come to this question. If sin theta is equal to a minus 4 by 2, then a lies in, they are asking a lies in which quadrant, whatever they are asking. So here sin theta is equal to a minus 4 by 2, then a lies in what? This is what they are asking. Now what they have given, sin theta is equal to a minus 4 by 2, correct? A minus 4 by 2. So first of all, what is the range of this sin theta? Minus 1 to range, not domain. Correct, no? Less than or equal to 1. Send to both the sides. Minus 2 is less than or equal to a minus 4 less than or equal to 2. Now what I should do now next? Minus 4. What I should do? Plus 4 on both sides. So that is, this is if I bring it, this will be plus 4, here plus 4. So minus 2 plus 4. See, don't get confused. Here it is minus 4 means doesn't mean that you have to subtract 4. We are finding the value of a, not a minus 4. We are finding the value of a, not a minus 4. That means what? I should remove this minus 4. This will be plus 4 here. This will be plus 4 here. So this will be a less than or equal to 2 plus 4. So this will be what? 2. Not minus 2. This will be 2. This will be a less than or equal to 6. So this is the range it belongs. A. Not sign. A. Sign will always be minus 1 to plus 1. A belongs to what? A belongs to 2 comma 6. Why 2 comma 6 close bracket? Because less than or equal to, less than or equal to. Clear? Okay. Next one. There are numerous students. You can come here and attend the class. This question we have solved already. I want the answer. This is, for this answer is not possible. K plus or minus square root of a square plus b square minus c square. That's it. These graphs I will just show you. They have not asked questions from graphs. Okay, but you just see here. So when we talk about sine, it oscillates between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, and it will reach maximum at which point? Pi by 2 it will reach. Okay, 1, and again it will decrease, increase, decrease. So this is the sine curve, this is cos curve, and when it comes to, see here, tan curve, you have to understand this itself is the tan curve. Does these dotted lines are not included in the tan curve. We write it to have the boundary. They are called asymptotes. They are not included in the tan curve. In the tan curve only this thing is there. So tan curve means only like this, only these things, not these dotted lines. Okay. So same thing goes for cos curve. It comes like this. Okay, it comes like this. Okay. Any doubt? This is the most important thing. So no need to worry about this, no need to worry about this. This is the important thing. A plus B plus C. You drink water, ma? Okay. You have water? Okay. See, tan of A plus B plus C. So tan of A plus B plus C is, the formula is tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C. 1 minus by 1 minus tan A tan B tan C tan C. Okay. Cot of A plus B plus C, same thing. It goes reverse way. Okay. Now the question is not about the formula. The question is, if A plus B plus C is equal to pi. If A plus B plus C is equal to pi. If A plus B plus C is equal to pi. Okay. I am not understanding. I am telling, that is what you are telling. If A plus, all the angles A, B, C are in, what is that? AP, then B is equal to 60 degree. I am telling if A plus B plus C is equal to pi. Okay, I am just telling if A plus B plus C is equal to, I am not talking anything about the triangle here. If A plus B plus C is equal to pi, then what will happen to this? Tan of A plus B plus C is what? Tan pi. Tan pi, what is the value? I will send all of you home. Tan pi is what? 0. Sin of any pi, tan of any pi is 0. So this will become 0 means if I multiply this denominator, what will happen? See, here it is 0 means if I multiply the denominator, what will happen? This entire thing will become 0. I am left with what? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C is equal to 0. So if I send it that side, we will get what? Tan A plus, I will just write it like this, tan A plus tan B tan C is equal to what? Tan A tan B tan C. Please make a note of it. If A plus B plus C is equal to pi, tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A tan B tan C. Focusing, asking, understanding why we are getting like this. Now same thing if I go for cot pi. Cot pi is what? Undefined. Good. So undefined. Undefined means what? We are having undefined means I can write it as what? 1 by 0. 1 by 0. Now observe here, this numerator entire thing will become 0. This denominator if I multiply, it will be equal to 0. This denominator if I multiply, this everything will be equal to 0. So that is 1 minus cot A cot B minus cot B cot C minus cot C cot A is equal to 0. What will happen if I send all this to one side except one? We will be having what? Cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A is equal to 1. Most important results. Okay, which class or exam? This is for EAPCET exam. Okay, this is for EAPCET exam. So clear? Understood? These important results, I will tell you questions have come from here. That's why I am showing how it is coming. Otherwise I could have directly written this formula and asked you to by heart, but they can ask different value. Instead of pi, they can ask pi by 3, they can ask pi by 2, anything like that. That's why please remember. So when it is pi, when it comes to tan A tan B tan C, tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to what? Tan A tan B tan C. Directly you should write it. Cot B cot C cot B cot C cot C cot A is equal to what? 1. Clear? Now my question is, if in this we are having pi by 2, what is pi by 2? If A plus B plus C is equal to what? Pi by 2. If A plus B plus C is equal to what? Pi by 2. What will happen now? If A plus B plus C is equal to what? Pi by 2. Tan pi by 2 is what? Tan pi by 2 is undefined. Correct? Now undefined means it is 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means this entire thing will become 0, or what it will become? No, this entire thing, numerator will become 0, this entire thing will become equal to, you will multiply with 1. So this entire thing will become equal to 0. What I told is correct. This will become equal to 0, this will become multiply with 0. So what will be having? 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan B tan C minus tan C tan A is equal to 0. That is what I told. So if I send it that side, what will this be? So we will be having tan A tan B plus tan B tan C plus tan C tan A is equal to what? 1. Is equal to what? 1. Clear? Now when you talk about cot, cot pi by 2 is what? Cot pi by 2 is 0. Okay, cot pi by 2 is 0 means this entire thing will be eliminated and this will be what? Equal to, numerator will be equal to 0. We will be having what? Cot A cot B plus cot C is equal to what? Cot A cot B cot C. Ulta. See this one, here it is reverse. Wherever tan is there, cot is there, here it will become reverse. That's all. So pi by pi, it is that one, pi by 2, this is the thing. Clear? Please remember this. Written? Please write down if you are writing it down. This is very important. You are fine? Okay. Vaishnavi focusing? Okay. Now very important results. If A plus B is equal to 45 degree or 225 degree. 45 degrees in which quadrant? First quadrant. 225 degrees in which quadrant? Third quadrant. That means tan is positive. That is wherever tan is positive. That is first quadrant and second quadrant. 1 plus tan A, that is third quadrant. 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B is equal to what? 2. 1 minus cot A, 1 minus cot B is equal to what? 2. No need to worry about this. This is not required. These two formulas are important. These two are highly important results. How I can show you how we are getting this? See here, A plus B is equal to what? 45 degree. So if I apply tan on both sides, what I will have? Tan of A plus B is equal to what? 1. So that is equal to what, friends? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B is equal to 1. So this implies if I send it this side, this will be tan A plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Correct, no? Now I will bring it this side. I will bring it this side. What? Tan a tan b, I will bring it this side. I will have what? Tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b is equal to 1. Now here I will take tan b common. I will take tan b common. So this will be what? Tan a plus tan b into 1 plus tan a. Okay, tan b into 1 plus tan a. That will be equal to what? 1. That will be equal to what? 1. Just a minute. Let us add 1 on both sides. Add here, add 1 on both sides. Add 1 on both sides, plus 1 plus 1. Now take b, tan b common. So this will be 1 plus tan a, okay, plus tan b into 1 plus tan a. That is equal to what? 2. Now 1 plus tan a is there. This will become what? 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. This is how we are getting it. This is how we are getting this result. Okay, this is how we are getting this result. Same thing goes for cot. So 1 plus tan a tan b, 1 minus cot a cot b is equal to 2. This is when it is in first quadrant and third quadrant. If it is in second quadrant, what will happen? 135 degree and also fourth quadrant 315 degree. Okay, 135 degree and 315 degree. So only the sign will change. So understand one thing, tan 45, that is pi by 4 is 1. See, odd, see, 1 pi by 4 or pi by 4 is 1. 3 pi by 4 is minus 1. 5 pi by 4 is plus 1. 7 pi by 4 is minus 1. Like that it will oscillate. Okay, clear? Remember this. Now see here, same thing, same formula, but here minus is there, there plus is there. When it is in second and fourth. When it is in second and fourth, 1 minus tan a, 1 minus tan b is equal to 2. 1 plus cot a, 1 plus cot b is equal to 2. Same thing, sign changes, that's all. Because in second quadrant and fourth quadrant, tan is negative, but in fifth and third it is positive. Okay, clear? These results are important. Look at this question. They are asking, see here, this is your previous year question only, this is. Okay, but some 2020 or somewhere they have asked this question. Tan 40 plus tan 80 minus root 3 tan 40 tan 80 is what? This is what they are asking. Now, observe this carefully. 40 plus 80 is what? 120. Let us take a plus b. A plus b is equal to what, friends, here? 120. Because let me take this as a, let me take this as b. Let me apply tan on both sides. That is what I told you. That is why I told this procedure. That's the reason I told this procedure. We are getting, I told you. That is the reason I wrote it here. Okay. Now see here. So apply tan on both sides. This will be what? Tan of a plus b into tan 120 degree. Tan 120 degree means what? Tan 90 plus 30. Tan 90 plus 30. Correct, no? Tan 90 plus 30. Tan 90 plus 30. That is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Tan is negative. Pi by 2. Pi by 2 means what? Odd multiple or even multiple? 90 is what? Pi by 2. That is? Hasini. Okay, just with this question you will listen to this question and after that you will. Okay, so tan 90 means what? Pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2. Odd multiple of pi by 2 I told is what? Tan will change to cot. And original angle is 120 degree, that is in second quadrant, this is minus. So this will become what? Minus cot 30. Cot 30 is root 3. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. This is root 3 minus root 3. So tan of a plus b is what? Tan a. This is what? Tan 40 plus tan 80 by 1 minus tan 40 into tan 80. Correct, no? Now let us multiply this, cross multiply. We are having what? Tan 40 plus tan 80 into minus root 3. Any doubt? Minus root 3 into minus is plus root 3 into tan 40 into tan 80. Let me bring it to LHS. What will have? Tan 40 plus tan 80 minus root 3 into tan 40 tan 80 is equal to what? Minus root 3. What is that we wanted? Same thing. Tan 40 tan 80 minus root 3 into tan 40 tan 80 is what? Minus root 3. That is what we got, which is second option. That's it. Clear? So when they give like this, take this as A and B, add it and make it equal. Okay, ma, you can leave. You could understand? Okay, fine. Thank you, Ajay sir. Okay, fine. So clear this one? Understood? Okay, got it. Now, look at this question. First tell me from which result we are getting this. Just now we discussed this result. They are asking what? Cos square 52.5 minus sin square 22.5. This is also a PYQ. So this is what, friends? This is cos square A minus sin square B. I told you when cos and sin comes, it is always cos. Okay, cos, see sin will have sin only. Okay, but if cos is separated by sin, this is what we are having, cos formula only. So this will be what? Cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. So this is what? 52.5, 22.5. 52.5 plus 22.5. First 50 plus 20 is what? 70. 2.5 plus 2.5 is what? 75. 2 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 is what? 5. 70 plus 5 is 75. So we are having what? What is this? Cos 75, cos A plus B, cos A minus B. So 52.5 minus 22.5 is 30. Cos 30. Correct? So cos 30. So this will be what? Cos 30 is what? Root 3 by 2. Okay, root 3 by 2 into cos 75 can be written as sin 15. Sin 15 is what? Root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay, root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So let me multiply this root 3 here. So root 3 into root 3 is what? 3. So 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. Okay, not 4 root 3. 4 root 2. So what is the answer? Which one? Fourth option. That is, fourth option is the right answer. Clear? Understood? No? Okay. So this important result, they asked directly the question. Understood? Otherwise what you will do? This is A square minus B square you will apply. A plus B into A minus B you will apply. Then you will do what? Then you will do other methods. Okay, that will take a lot of time. Okay, this is easy. So you should know the results. Clear? Okay, next one. Triple angle formula. Triple angle formula, very important. So sin 3a. Sin 3a can be written as what? 3 minus 4. Why 3 minus 4 I am telling? You will get confused between this. 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Sin 3a, okay. This is sin, then sin cube a. Okay. So sin and sin cube. Okay, first sin will come, then sin cube will come. Sin 3a is what? Sin 3a, 3 will come here, then 4. So 3, 4. 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Cos is, I told you, it is very rude. First you will take the bigger value. 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. 3 cos a. Okay. Sin 3a is what? 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Cos 3a is what? 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Please remember this. Then tan 3a is 3 tan a minus tan cube a. This and this are not that important. These two are highly important. Why this is not important? You can write this as what? Tan 2a plus a. You can derive it also directly. No need to worry. But this you have to definitely remember. This you have to definitely remember. Okay. Got it? Clear? No, very important result. No, very important. Based on this, we already solved the question also. Okay, but there I didn't want to tell you this. So, to the power of 4 is there, means 1 minus, see, sin square theta, cos square theta is common. See, sin power 4, cos power 4, sin power anything, cos power anything comes, means sin square theta, cos square theta is common. Okay, 1 minus sin square theta, cos square theta is common. Whether 2 should come, 3 should come, it will be decided by, here 4 is there, 4 divided by 2 is what? 2, so 2 will come. Here 6 is there, 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. Understood? Half angle you can derive it from here. So see here what you can do, here you multiply by 2, so this will become what? 2 sin theta cos theta, again 2 sin theta cos theta, this will become what? Sin square 2 theta. But if you are multiplying by 2, you have to divide by 2. So this is what? 1 by 2 sin square 2 theta. Understood how it is coming? But you have to remember this. So sin 4 theta plus cos 4 theta is what? 1 minus 2 sin square theta cos square theta. So what we did in the first class, How we got it? That you don't do again. Now you already know the result. There I didn't want to tell you. Okay. So sin power 4 cos power 4 means 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta is said, but 4 will become 2. Sai Kirti, focusing. Okay. Now 6 is there means it will become half means 1 minus 6 by 2 is what? 3. Now I will ask you sin square theta plus cos power 4 theta or cos square theta plus sin power 4 theta. What I should write? So here same thing, 1 minus is common, minus what I told here common, sin square theta cos square theta, sin square theta cos square theta. Okay, but here what is the lowest power? 2. Lowest power 2. 2 divided by 2 is what? 1. So this is only this much. 2 divided by 2 is what? 1. So this one and this one are equal to this one, or I can write it as, just simply I can write it as what? Whether it is sin square theta plus cos power 4 theta, this will be equal to cos square theta plus sin power 4 theta will be equal to 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta. Clear? 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta. Clear? Understood? Any doubt, Siri? Sin power 4 is there, but here the trick is the lowest power you have to divide by 2. Here the lowest power is what? Everything is same. There is no point of lowest power. So whatever power we have, divide by 2. 6 if you divide by 2, you will get what? 3. And 2 if you divide by 2, you will get what? 2. So if I have 8, what I will get? 1 minus 4 sin square theta cos square theta. I can write that also. Sin power 8 plus cos power 8. Let me write it like this in short form. Sin power 8 plus cos power 8, that is nothing but 1 minus 4 sin square theta cos square theta. Understood? If they give 10, 1 minus 5, 12, that's all. Got it? Sujata GS. Hi. Okay. This one very important. See, please write this down. Cot A plus tan A is equal to 2 cosecant 2A. Cot A plus tan A is equal to 2 cosecant 2A. How it comes? See here. Observe, friends. So cot A means what? Let me tell you. First observe. Cot A means what? This is cos A by sin A. Tan A means what? Sin A by cos A. So LCM if I take cos square sin square theta plus square theta, this will be 1. Okay. Now what I will do? I will divide and multiply by 2. So this will be 2 by 2 sin C cos is sin 2A. Okay. This if I take it up, this will be 2 cosec 2A. Understood? 2 cosec 2A. So tan A plus cot A is equal to 2 cosec 2A. Cot A minus tan A is 2 cot 2A. Okay. Remember these two results. This one I have already told you. In the previous class itself I have told you about these two results. So these two are important results. Clear? Bhavani, she left. Bhavani and who else? Navneeta. They both left. They have come today. Okay, fine. Clear with this? You people are able to follow? Okay, next. Highly important. They'll give like this. AC, you want me to off? Okay. You want AC there, huh? You want me to off? I also don't like AC. If people want to, so I put it on. Oh, it is fine. I am feeling cold. Okay. See here, they have given root 2 plus 2 cos theta is given. So that time, what we have to do is 2 times cos theta by 2 to the power of n. What is this n? N is nothing but number of square roots. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many square roots are there? 4. Okay. Suppose they have given here cos 240 degree. Okay, plus 2 cos 240 degree. So what will be the answer? 2 cos 240 degree. Okay, by what is this? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 power 4. Instead of that, if I take, see here, if I take something like this, root 2 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus cos 240 degree. Now tell me, 2 cos 240 degree by 2 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. So this will be what? 8 ones are 8, 30. So cos 30 is what? Root 3 by 2. 2 into root 3 by 2. The answer is what? Root 3. Understood? Okay. Now same thing. If there is no cos theta means, that means they have taken it as what? Theta, they have taken it as pi by 2. Because why? Cos pi by 2 is what? 0. So here if I take, here also cos theta if I take, but here theta is equal to what? Pi by 2. Okay. From there itself they have derived, but here theta there is a special case, theta they have taken it as pi by 2. So this will become what? 2 times cos pi by 2 again to the power of n. So this will be what? Pi by 2 to the power of n plus 1. Okay. Here n is what? Number of square roots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is there. So 3 plus 1, 4. Okay. Understood? Same thing. Clear, Sri? Clear? Ritika, right? Clear? Understood? So this is same thing what they have got from here, but theta they have taken it as pi by 2. So cos pi by 2 will become what? 0. But 2 plus is there, so 0 doesn't matter here. Square root will still remain. Here what you have to count? Here you have to remember this one thing. Please remember this one thing and count the number of square roots. Don't count it like this 1, 2, no. This is under 1 square root. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So remember this, that's all. Okay. And here this is one important result. Cos theta, like how I told for tan, okay, cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta, cos 2 to the power of n minus 1 theta, this is nothing but what? Sin 2 to the power of n theta, 2 to the power of n sin theta. Sin 2 to the power of n theta by 2 to the power of n sin theta. Okay. Clear? Now the angles will also be in AP. How to solve such type of questions? We'll see. Okay. So a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d like that. So this one no need to worry. This one no need to write down. Write down only this. Okay. Cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta, cos 2 to the power of n minus 1. That is what? Theta is becoming in what? Geometric progression. So the answer will be what? Sin 2 to the power of n theta. 2 to the power of n theta. This entire thing is one angle. 2 to the power of n theta by 2 to the power of n sin theta. Okay. Sin 2 to the power of n theta by 2 to the power of n sin theta. Sin 3a is what? 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Cos 3a is what? 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Okay. Remember. Now see here. If they give, if cos of x plus cos of y is equal to a and sin of x plus sin of y is equal to b, then tan of x by 2 is equal to what? B by a. This result you have to remember. See, what does this mean? Tan of x plus y by 2 is equal to b by a means. So how you will write this sin and cos in terms of tan? The value will be what? B by a. Just remember like this. This is sin, this is cos. Sin by cos is what? B by a. X plus y by 2, b by a. Okay, that's all. So see, sin in terms of tan, double angle formula, how you write it? 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a. So here you will write it as what? 2ab by a square plus b square. But when it comes to cos, you should write it as what? 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. Correct? No? So you write it as what? A square minus b square by a square plus b square. But when it comes to tan, in terms of tan 2 tan a, you should write it as what? 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. So it will be what? 2ab by a square minus b square. That's all. Clear? Okay, this is similar to that. Written? Just remember, not written, huh? Okay, fine, you write down. See, tan of x plus y by 2 is what? B by a. In terms of sin of x plus y, 2ab by a square plus b square. Cos of x plus y, a square minus b square by a square plus b square. But when it comes to tan, it is 2ab by a square minus b square. Clear? Now see, sin A, sin alpha plus beta, sin alpha plus 2 beta, alpha plus n minus 1 into beta is sin n beta by 2 by sin beta by 2 sin of alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 beta. This you have heard, this formula? Okay, so most of you have not heard. So see here, I will write it in simplified form. Sin A plus sin of A plus D plus sin of A plus 2D up to sin of A plus n minus 1 into D. This is what? If you look at the angle, they are in AP angles. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus n minus 1 into D. For this, what we will do? Sin of, okay, sin of nd by 2, wherever n is there or nd is there, divided by 2. Sin of nd by 2 by sin of d by 2. What you will do? Sin of nd by 2 by sin of d by 2. What you will do? Numerator is sin of nd by 2. Denominator is sin of d by 2 into this is what? I will write it here in the bracket. Sin of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. A plus n minus 1 into d by 2. Wherever d is there, you should write it as d by 2. That's all. Sin of nd by 2 by sin of d by 2. Wherever d is there, write it as d by 2. Sin of nd by 2 by sin of d by 2 into sin of that. What is that AP formula that we have? Sin of a plus n minus 1 into d. But instead of writing, forget about this. If it comes to here or if it comes here, doesn't make any sense. It is same only, correct? No. So I can write 2 here instead of here. Okay, n minus 1 into d by 2. N minus 1 into d by 2. So same thing if it goes for cos. Observe carefully. If it goes for cos, what happens? Sin, same thing you should write. Sin of nd by 2 by sin of d by 2. But here instead of sin, what you should write? Cos. Cos of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. That's all. Cos of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. Now if I ask for tan, what is the answer? See, first you will have what? Sin. See, what you told is correct. nd by 2, denominator also nd by 2, everything you will cancel. We will have what? Sin of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2 and what is that? Cos of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. Correct? That is what? Tan of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. Okay, tan of a plus n minus 1 into d by 2. Now, for the formula I am telling like this. Now, if I give a question like this. Sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3 theta, sin 4 theta. So definitely they are in AP and the common difference is what? D is 1. Okay, D is what? Theta minus theta, that is theta. Okay, so what I can write here? Sin of n. What is n here? What is the value of n here? N is 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 into nd by 2, n into d by 2, 4 theta by 2. So that is what? 4 theta by 2 by sin theta by 2. Correct? No? And d is what here? Theta. Why d is theta? See, if you take the common difference, 2 theta minus theta is what? Theta. 3 theta minus theta is what? Theta. So d is 2, d is theta. And what about n value, the last value? That is n, 4. Okay. So sin 4 theta by 2, sin theta by 2. So we will into sin of a plus n minus 1 by dd. For this, what you do is, don't want to do, follow this. This one plus this one, add and divide by 2. Average of first one and last one. Okay, 4 theta plus theta is what? 5 theta divided by 2. That's all. What you will do? 4 theta plus 5 theta divided by 2. So this will be what? Sin 5 theta by 2. That's all. Sin 5 theta by 2. That's all. Clear? Sin 5 theta by 2. Now my question is, if I ask, this is my question. The answer is what? Write down the question, but for the answer, what you should do? 6 theta by 2 is what, ma? 6 theta by 2 is what? 3 theta, that's all. Why sin will come? Sin, why you will write? See, sin will cancel. Everything will cancel, na? So what you will do? This one plus this one you will add and divide by 2. So you will write what? Tan of 5a plus a by 2, that is tan 6a by 2, that is 3a. The answer is what? Tan 3a. Clear? The answer is what? Tan 3a. For example, one more question. Let us take one more question. Tan a, tan 5a plus tan 9a. Don't write down. I want you to tell the answer without solving. Tan 13a. What is the answer? Tan 7a. That's all. What is the answer? Cot 5a by 2. That's all. Clear, no? Now understood? Clear. That's it. This one important. See, if alpha and beta are the solutions of some trigonometric equation, a cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to c, then tan of alpha plus beta, same as the previous one. Okay, instead of x plus y, we are having what here? Alpha plus beta is b by a, sin of this is 2a by a square plus b square, cos is a square, this one, this is this one. Already you have written. Even if they give, if alpha and beta are solutions, means you can write it this way only. Okay, next. These results you must remember. Okay, these results are you must remember. Okay, if they give the question, you can directly apply these results. You can directly apply these results. Okay, I'll give time for you to write it down later. Okay, not now. Okay, you can write it down later. Now we will proceed because it will take some time. This one also. Please answer this question, all of you.
Tan 5a.
Good. Everyone got? Vaishnavi, Gayatri, Sai Kirti, Siri, Neha, Ritika, Spandana. Got it? So first is what? Numerator, denominator, so many things will cancel. Numerator will be what? 9 plus 1 sin 10a by 2, that's sin 5a by cos 5a. Sin 5a by cos 5a is what? Tan 5a. Understood now? This is also what? Previous year question only. Okay. Understood? They will not give directly from the formula, but you have to apply the formula. The formula itself is not there for tan, but from sin and cos we can derive it like this. Understood? Clear, no? Please look at this. Assertion and reasoning, please remember, this is very, very important. Assertion and reasoning, there are possibility that, okay, most of the times what we think, one of the things may be right, one of the thing may be wrong. Assertion may be right and reasoning may be wrong, or assertion may be wrong and reasoning may be right. And difficult thing is when assertion and reasoning are right, but reasoning is explaining the assertion, that questions are little tricky. But for that you have to understand whether both the concepts are linked or not. Okay, if they are not linked, you write what? Both are correct, but not explaining assertion. Now look at this and you have to tell me the answer. I will solve, but you have to tell me the answer. So this is 2024 question. If A is equal to 10 degree, B is equal to 16 degree, C is equal to 19 degree, then tan 2A, tan 2B plus tan 2B, okay. So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 16, C is equal to 19. So that means what? First of all, what did I tell you? Let us find out A plus B plus C. We will find out what? A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C is what? We are solving the PYQ, okay. A plus B plus C. 19 plus 16 is what, friends? 35. 35 plus 10 is 45. A plus B plus C is 45. No, but here they are telling 2A, 2B, okay, 2C. That means what? 2A, 2B, 2C. That means what? I should multiply by 2 throughout. So this will become what? 2 times A plus 2 times B plus 2 times C is equal to 90 degree. Or I can take 2 outside. This will become what? 2 times A plus B plus C is what? 90 degree. Okay, 90 by 2, or keep it like this. So 2A, 2B, 2C is what? 90 degree. 2A, 2B plus 2C is what? 90 degree. Now, don't take common, keep it like this only. Let this be bigger A, let this be bigger C, let this be bigger C. A plus B plus C is what? 90 degree. Forget about this 2A is equal to bigger A, you think. A plus B plus C is equal to 90 degrees means what is the result that we have? Tan of A plus B plus C is what? 90 degree. Tan 90 is what, friends? Tan 90 is what?
Undefined.
Tan 90 is undefined. Undefined means what we will have? 1 by 0. So whatever is in the denominator of the formula, that will become equal to 0 this side. You will multiply with 1, it will become equal to 0. So definitely this result is correct. Definitely this result is correct, is equal to 1. That is what I showed you here. Okay, just a minute. That is what I showed you here. See here, if it is equal to pi by 2, tan A, tan B, tan B, tan C, tan C, tan A is equal to 1. If it is equal to this one, this is the thing. Observe this also. Now let us come back to the question. So this is definitely correct, is equal to 1. This is correct. Now come back to this one. If A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree, A by 2, B by 2, C by 2. That means what? A by 2, B by 2. So that means what? We want to take A by 2, B by 2, C by 2 means we have to divide by 2. So A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. I want A by 2, not A. So that means what? Entire thing I will divide by 2. So A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 is equal to what? 90 degree. So when this is equal to 90 degree, cot will become what? Cot A plus cot B plus cot C is equal to cot A, cot B, cot C. But here A is what? A by 2, B by 2, C by 2. That is what we learned. So definitely this is also correct. But my question is this reason explaining the assertion? Yes or no? How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? So we understood this is correct. We understood this is correct. Correct, no? Now tell me whether it is explaining this one or not. No, definitely no, because here we are talking about tan. Very simple. Here we are talking about the result with respect to tan. Here we are talking about result with respect to cot. Correct, no? Just because they are equal to 90 degree, see, here they gave equal to 45. We only made it equal to 90 degree. Okay, here we made it equal to 90 degree. Okay, that is the only common thing. Other than that, here we are talking about tan. Here we are talking about cot. So two different entities. So what is the answer? Both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. So if they had given tan of A plus B plus C formula here, then reason is correct explanation of assertion we could have written. But they have given cot. Understood? Clear, no? So this is the answer. So this is the answer. Just because both are correct, don't go with first option. Check correctly whether this is the reason for this or not. This is about cot and this is also half angle. This is what? Double angle. How you can compare? Okay, so this is about cot and this is about tan. Clear? Next one. Please try this question. You need break or what? We'll continue, right? Maths will not be boring. You can continue. Doesn't mean that others are boring. I'm just telling, here you will be writing, no? You will not get sleepy. Even if you get sleepy, I'll wake you up, don't worry. A plus B plus C is equal to 2s. Then they are asking s minus a cos of sin of s minus a cos of s minus b plus sin of s minus b plus cos s. So see here, this is 2024 TS. 2025 questions also we will solve after the chapter is done, or in the end we will solve 2025 questions also, don't worry. So 23, 24 we are majorly focusing AP and TS. 25 also we will be solving, no need to worry. So all the PYQs will be solving. See here, so sin of s minus a. Now see here, a plus b plus c is given as what? 2s. Simply for the sake of giving, they are not given, we should use it. So s minus a, s minus a is given. S minus a means b plus c by 2, correct, no? So see here, s minus a. So s minus a means, see here, b plus c minus 2s minus a. 2s minus a. Now s minus a means, see here, 2a cannot take directly down. Here another 2 should be there, then only I can take common. So what we will do? B plus c by 2. So what I should do here? Multiply, yeah? you subtract b plus c minus a, 2s minus a minus a. Okay. Now what we will have? B plus c minus a, 2s minus 2a. So this will be 2 times s minus a. So b plus c minus a by 2. Okay. Now try this question. Now try this question, all of you. S minus a. See, let us check again. A plus b plus c is equal to 2s. Correct? No? They are asking about what? S minus a. S minus a. So what we should do now? Send a that side. So we will have what? B plus c is equal to 2s minus a. Subtract? Subtract a means what we will get? 2 times s minus a. That's all. Okay, that is what I wrote, no? What did I write? Okay, divided by 2 also I wrote. Okay, b plus c minus a is equal to 2 times s minus a. Now, s minus a value we want. Now, sin s minus a is there. Cos s minus b is there. Okay, sin s minus a is there, cos s is there. But before that, what we will do is, sin of a minus b is what? So let us take this sin a cos b sin c cos d. Okay, so let us divide and multiply by 2 first. Leave about all this. Let us divide and multiply by 2 first. Let us take this. Okay, sin of s minus a cos of s minus b plus sin of s minus c into cos of s. Correct? No? When we have sin a cos a, what we will do? I told you, we will divide and multiply by 2. So this will be 2. I will take 1 by 2 here. This will be 2 here also. I will multiply by 2. Now let us do only this. Forget about this 2. Now 2 sin a cos b. 2 sin a cos b is what? Sin of a plus b plus a minus b. Sin a plus b is what? S minus a plus s minus b. So s minus a plus s minus b. That is what? 2s minus a minus b. I will take it as minus a plus b. Okay, I can take this bracket. Okay, this will be what? Sin. Okay, plus sin a minus b. S minus s will cancel. I will have what? Minus a minus means plus. I can take it as what? Minus. I will take it minus. I will take it as what? Minus sin b minus a. B minus a. No. See here, minus a. So minus a minus of minus is plus. Okay, b minus a. Okay, b minus a will be there. So s minus a, let us take it here. S minus a minus s plus b. Okay, s cancel. We will have what? B minus a. So here it will be what? Plus. Okay, sin of b minus a. Clear? Clear till here? Now, when it comes to this one. Okay, so when it comes to this one, what we can do? Sin of 2 sin a cos b. Sin of a plus b. Sin of a plus b is what? S plus 2s minus c. 2s minus c. Okay, this is what? Plus sin of 2s s minus c minus s. So sin of minus c, that will be minus sin c. Correct? No? This will be minus sin c. Now observe here, 2s minus a plus b is what? 2s, see here, 2s minus a plus b plus c is there, is equal to 2s. 2s minus a plus b means we are having only C. We are having only C. Please focus. We are having only C. That means we will have only sin C here. Here we are having minus sin C. Minus sin C. What I can do? I can cancel. Done? I can cancel. Here I am having 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. Now, sin of B minus A. Sin of B minus A, keep it as it is. B minus A, keep it as it is. Plus sin of 2S minus C. 2S minus C means what? Sin of A plus B. Sin of A plus B. Sin of A plus B. Correct na? Sin of A plus B. So 1 by 2, I can write it as what? Sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. I can write that or not? This I made it A minus B, minus I made it here. Instead of plus, I made it minus. Now, sin of A plus B minus A minus B, what I can write? 2 cos? That's all. So, sin C minus sin D. This what? Sin C minus sin D. 2 cos C plus D by 2. 2 cos 1 by 2 is there outside. This is 2 cos C plus D. A plus B plus A minus B. That is what? 2 cos 2A. Correct no? B and B will cancel. 2 cos 2A into sin by 2. Correct no? By 2. This will be 2. Into sin C minus D. A plus B minus means what will have? 2B. So this will be sin 2B by 2. 2 cancels, 2 cancel. 2 cancel. We'll have what? Cos A sin B. Option 3. Understood na? Clear? So first what will apply? Everything is based on transformation formula. Clear no? Understood? So we have to apply multiple times, that's all. But we know how to apply. But here the trick is from here what you are getting. That's all. Clear na? Simple question. Simple question. You have to solve such type of questions. Clear? Little calculative, but it is simple. Okay. This question what you will do? You will practice again. That's all. Then you will get more confidence. This question, please look at this question, all of you, please try. So here, if cos theta is equal to minus 3 by 5 and theta lies between pi and 3 pi by 2, that means what? Theta is in third quadrant. Pi means what? 180, 3 pi by 2 is 270. So that is what? It is in third quadrant. Third quadrant means cos is negative, we know that. Then they are asking tan theta by 2, sin theta by 2, cos theta by 2. So cos theta is given, but theta by 2 we don't know. How to find out? So see here, we have a formula. Suppose we are having 1 plus cos 2 theta, it is what? 2 cos square theta. But if it is 1 plus cos theta, it is 2 cos theta by 2. Correct no? So cos theta, cos square theta by 2. Correct no? So cos theta I can write it as what? 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. Okay, 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. So cos theta is given. So 2 cos square theta by 2. Now I want cos theta or cos square theta? Cos square theta by 2 I want it. Cos square theta by 2 I want it. So I can make this as what? 1 plus cos theta by 2 square root. That is nothing but what? Cos theta by 2. Cos theta by 2. So square root of 1 plus cos theta is what? Minus 3 by 5 by 2. So 5 minus 3, that is what? 2 by 5. Okay. So that is what? 5 minus, see 1 minus that, let me check. 5 minus 3 is 2 by 5, 2 by 5. Cos theta by 2 is what? Root square root of 1 plus cos theta by 2. So 1 minus 3 by 5. 1 minus 3 by 5 means cos theta is 3 by 5. So 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 by 5. So what we'll have? 2 by 10, square root of 2 by 10, correct? No, square root of 2 by 10. So that is what? Cos theta by 2. Cos theta by 2. We want sin theta by 2. Okay, we want tan theta by 2. Square root of 2 by 10. Okay, so cos theta by 2 is what? Square root of 2, square root of 10. What we can do here further? Okay, cos theta by 2 is there, we will take the triangle. Okay, this is theta by 2, adjacent side this is root 2, this is root 10. So 10 minus
You can write this as
1 by
root 5.
that way also we can do. Root 2 we can cancel, that way also we can do. Good. So this we can write it as root 5. Okay, so this will be what? Theta by 2. This will be what? This will be 1, this will be root 5. So 5 minus 1, 4, square root of 4 is 2, we will have 2. So sin theta by 2 is what? 2 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Tan theta by 2 is what? 2. 2 cos theta by 2 is what? 1 by root 5. 2 into 1 by root 5 is 2 by root 5. Correct na? 2 by root 5. So 4 by what is this we are having? 2 plus 2, 2 plus 4 by root 5. But see here, let us see. So see, just a minute. So this is which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant, sin is negative now. Sin is negative. The tan is minus 2 by root 5. Cancel. We are having what? 2. It is option 3. Clear? Simple. Understood? So based on this you can get cos theta by 2. If they had given sin theta, if not cos theta, what you will do? 1 minus cos. That's all. Clear na? Simple. Understood? So you have to be careful about the quadrant. Okay, understood? Written? One break, huh?
Cos will also be negative.
Cos is negative only. Where?
Sin theta by 2 plus 2 cos theta.
Just a minute, let us see. Third quadrant. See, what we got for cos theta by 2 here, positive value or negative value? Okay, let us apply here. Observe carefully now. So, if this is what theta. If I do theta by 2, this will be what? Pi by 2. This will be what? Pi by 4. Now observe. Now you will get clarity. Now let us write it like this. Answer is 2 only. I will explain again. Now see here. Theta is what? Theta by 2. Here this is given as theta, but we are finding for what? Theta by 2. So this is theta by 2, this is pi by 2, 3 pi by 4. This is what? 90. This is 3 pi by 4 is 135. That is which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, what will happen? Tan will be negative. Tan will be what? This is what? Minus 2. Sin will be what? Positive. That will be what? Plus 2 by root 5. This will be what? Cos is what? Minus 2 by root 5. So we will have what? Cancel. We will have minus 2 here. I think one of the options should be minus 2. Both are 2 are there. There is some mistake. But understood na answer? So one thing I forgot is, if it is theta by 2, make it theta by 2. Then the quadrant value changes. But while taking initially, this is theta only. That time don't change. Once you get theta by 2 value, then only you change this. Initially, if you make it this, then this will become positive, or it may become positive. Now it is second quadrant, it is negative only, okay. Okay, but after getting the value, then you take this. Okay, they are asking for what? Theta by 2. If it is theta by 3, divide by 3. If it is theta by 5, divide by 5. Okay, understood now? Understood? Everyone? Clear? Any doubt? Vaishnavi, Neha, Gayatri, Sai Kirti, Sirivanala, Ritika and Spandana. Clear, no? Okay, finding it difficult or what? Okay, don't get confused. You have to observe the questions carefully, you will be able to do it. Okay, next one. Now let us go to Good afternoon, Tejas. Do like and share with your friends, Tejas. You people are liking the class? Are you able to understand? Any difficulty, you tell me. I'll repeat that again. Okay, you should not go to your places, that is your hostel or wherever, with the doubts. You have to clarify your doubts and then only leave. Okay, understanding? And most importantly, what questions we do in the class, that you practice first. Then whatever the questions we give, that you do. Okay. That's why we are focusing more on JEE mains and mostly EAPCET previous year questions. Now we will do next part of trigonometry, that is what? Periodicity, extreme values, that is minimum values and maximum values, and also hyperbolic functions, okay, all these things, and trigonometric equations, and most importantly properties of triangle. I don't think I will be able to do properties of triangle today, we will be doing it tomorrow, because properties of triangle, out of 10 to 13 questions, 3 questions will come definitely, 3 to 4 questions will come directly from properties of triangle. There you have to know certain formulas, sine rules, cosine rule, all these things. What is in radius, what is outer radius or circumradius, everything you must know. If it is right angle triangle, what is the value, all these things. Small r, capital R, okay, delta, all these things. Okay, that is what is that? Circumcenter, all these things. I am telling this is what is that? Semi perimeter of the circle, that is small s. That is what? Small s. Heron's formula, small s, what is that? Semi perimeter of the triangle. S into s minus a, s minus c, b, s minus a square root. S is what? A plus b plus c by 2. Based on that also questions will come. Now see. Extreme values and periodicity. Now periodic function means what? Periodic function means what? So first of all, periodicity or periodic functions. So suppose if I write f of x plus t is equal to f of x for all x where t is greater than 0, that is the period should always be positive, the period should always be positive, then we say that the function is periodic, the function is periodic. Okay, what is this t? I will explain. Now see here, suppose I take sine, okay, if I write it as what? X plus 2 pi, this is nothing but equal to what? I can write it as sine 2 pi plus x, sine 360 plus theta, that is what? Sine 360 plus theta is first quadrant, that is sin x only. So this is what? Sin x. If I write sine 4 pi plus x, this is also sin x, sine 6 pi plus x, this is also sin x. So the period for sine for which it is repeating 3 pi, it is different, okay, it will be minus, okay, but here it is 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, it is the function is coming as it is, okay. So this 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, they are called t, periodicity, that is periodic value is t. Out of all these values, the smallest value we call it as the period. The smallest value is what here? 2 pi. The smallest value is what? 2 pi. That is the period for sine function. That is the period for what? Sine function. Same thing goes for cos. So if we talk about this one, observe here, the period of function for sin x is what? 2 pi. For cos also it is 2 pi. So since sin and cos it is 2 pi, they are reciprocal, they will also be 2 pi. So they will also be 2 pi. So periodic means for which the function repeat itself, okay, among all the graphs. Suppose you see the sine curve, it will go up and down, it will repeat, okay, many times it will repeat, it will go on repeating. Out of that, the least value, so in inverse trigonometry principal domain, that is the first value which you want, same way the first value or the smallest value which we take, that is called as the period. That is called as what? The period. So if you get so many values, out of that the least value which you get, suppose if you get, okay, alpha, beta, gamma, all these things, out of this alpha is the least value, means alpha is the period. Clear? Suppose all 7 of you are what? Representing a value. Out of all these values, the smallest value is the period. Clear? Now when we talk about tan x and cot x, this is pi. This is what? Pi. Please make a note of it. This is pi. What do we call this? Fractional value of x. Fractional value of x, the period is nothing but 1. The period is nothing but 1. Fractional value of s, the period is nothing but 1. If f of x is constant, what is the period? If f of x is constant, it is a periodic function, but it does not have any period. Sometimes you write it as 0, or we will write it as it does not have any period. It is a periodic function, but not defined, or you will write it as 0, or you will write it does not have any period. Okay, but it is a periodic function. Constant function is a periodic function. Constant function, suppose I write 3, 6, 9, 12, they are all periodic between the range of 3, multiples of 3. They are all what? Periodic function. Okay, they are periodic function, but they do not have an exact period. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. Clear? Now, when I talk about next thing, see here, mod sin x, mod sin x, mod cos x, mod tan x, mod cot x, mod cos x, secant x, cosecant x. Here what is the period? What is it? Think correctly. Here what is the period? Good afternoon. What is the period of this function? Write down this first. Please make a note. When it is modulus functions, it is always pi. For anything, it is pi. When it is modulus functions, the value of period, that is t, is what? Pi. When it is even function, to the power of 2n, to the power of 2n, whether to the power of 2n, to the power of 2n, 2n, when it is to the power of 2n, sine square, sine power 4, cos square, all these things, the period t is pi. The period t is pi. Okay. Now, what about odd functions? It is 2 pi. What about odd functions? It is 2 pi for sine, cos, secant and cosecant, but when it comes to tan and cot, it is pi. Okay. So, if it is 2n plus 1, okay, it is t is 2 pi for what? Sine, cos, secant, cosecant, okay, and t is pi for what? Tan and cot. For example, if see here, this itself is what? This itself is what? Sine power 1, cos power 1, these are all what? Odd. Okay. So, this is what? Cos power 1, these are what? 2 pi. Clear, no? So, odd functions you know anyways. Odd functions is nothing but normal functions. For that, everything it is 2 pi except tan and cot. But when it comes to even functions, it is what? To the even powers, not functions, I should not say. For even powers, it is what? It is what? For even powers, what did I say? Pi. For modulus function, it is what? Pi. That's it. Now observe this. Now, if we have something like this, periodicity of f of ax plus b, the function is having ax plus b form. That time what you should do? For a, what is the coefficient? Coefficient of x is what? A is not having the coefficient. So, this will be what? 2 pi. Period of sine is what? 2 pi by modulus of a, you should write. 2 pi by modulus of a. Cos is what? Period of cos is what? 2 pi by modulus of x. Okay, same thing. First you write down their respective periods and you write it as what? By modulus of a. Suppose I write sin 2 minus 4x. 2 does not have any meaning here. So, what is that value you should write? 2 pi by modulus of minus 4 is, that is just 4. So, that will be what? Pi by 2. Understood, no? Understood, no? Clear? This one. Getting it? Okay. Now see here, this one make a note. Period of mod sin x plus mod cos x, okay, mod sin x plus mod cos x and mod tan x plus mod cot x is pi by 2. But if it is sin x cos x, pi by 2 plus pi by 2, this will be pi. So, this is what? This separately mod means it is pi by 2. Okay, but if it is directly like this, this is what? Pi. Okay. So, sin and cos, if it is separately modulus, it is pi by 2. Tan and cot also separately modulus, it is pi by 2, but it is combined sin x plus cos x modulus, sin x minus cos x modulus is pi. But when it comes to tan x plus cot x modulus, tan x minus cot x modulus, it is pi by 2. So whenever tan comes, it is pi by 2. Okay, tan x and cot x means it is pi by 2. Sin means if it is individually modulus, it is pi by 2, but if it is combined, it is pi. Okay, the period of function, see here, sin power 2n, cos power 2n, secant power 2n, cos power 2n, tan power 2n, cot power 2n is pi by 2. Is pi by 2. See here, if you are writing sin square cos square, what we are getting? Pi plus pi, that is what? 2 pi, but here it is pi by 2, pi by 2. Okay, 2 power nx, cos 2 power nx, this is what? Pi by 2. Please make a note of it. Understanding? Then what is the period of this? Writing it? Okay, write down. Okay. Sin cos, secant cosecant, tan cot. If they give like that, they are complementary, it is pi by 2. But if it is individually given sin power 2nx, that is pi. Square functions, sin square is pi. Sin square plus cos square, it is pi by 2. For example, this one, if you see sin square x plus cos square x, period is what? Pi by 2. Okay, sin square x plus cos square x, what is the period? Think correctly. Sin square x is what? Pi by 2 only. What is that? Is what we saw now, just now. Sin power 2nx, cos power 2nx. Here n is nothing but 1. So it is what? Pi by 2. That's all. Okay, clear? Like this they will give. Okay, next one. Composite functions, that is the function within the function is called a composite function. For this, what is the period if they ask? Now see here, if they ask e power sin okay, this much. So here the period will be the function which you write last. So see here, f of x is equal to e power sin fractional value of x. E power sin x is what function? Period is 2 pi, but you should not write that. The last value what to write? Fractional value of x. Fractional value of x, what is the period? 1. So here the period is what? 1. The last function what you write, that will be 1. Log of a power 2 power sin square x. Sin square x is what? Pi. Sin square x is pi. Sin square x plus cos square x is pi by 2. Sin square x is what? Pi. So the last function which you write is, for that you should write it. Okay, suppose here f of h of g of k of, okay, m of x. Okay, this is the function. For this, what is this? What you are writing? This x value. For this, what is the period? That will be the period. Not for this one, not for this one, not for the inside. The inside function period will be the period of the entire function. If they give the composite function, clear? If they give the composite function, the inside function what they give, that will be the period of the entire function. Clear? This is just like what you do in differentiation chain rule. The last function where you have to differentiate. The last function, the period is there, na, that only will be the period of the entire function. Okay, clear? LCM rule I want to tell. LCM rule means, so LCM should always be a rational number. Suppose I write LCM of a comma b, if I get it as c, this should belong to a rational number. That means it should not be an irrational number. Suppose I write LCM of 2 by 3 comma 4 by 7. Okay, 4 by 3, 4 comma 4 by 7. So LCM of this fraction is nothing but LCM of numerator by HCF of denominator. You know, right? This you don't know. LCM of A by B. See, LCM of A by B comma C by D. The formula is LCM of numerator A comma C by HCF of denominator. HCF of denominator. Now LCM of 2 and 4. 2 will you divide 4? Yes. That means what? 4 is the LCM. Okay. HCF of 3 and 7. There is nothing common. 1. So that will be 4 by 1. That will be 4 by 1. Suppose HCF I want to find for 4 and 6. 4 and 6. If I want to find, how to? Siri, how to you tell me? In 2 table we will divide all this. 2 table will divide 2 also, 4 also and 6 also. That 2 will be the HCF. Clear na? If I write 10 and 15, HCF is what? 5. Correct na? HCF is 5. Okay, HCF is what? 5. Clear no? Now, suppose I write LCM of 2 comma root 2. Can I find the LCM? Root 2 is irrational, I cannot find the LCM. Suppose I want to find LCM of 2 pi comma 4. Can I find the LCM? No, because pi is an irrational number. Okay, but if I want to find LCM of what is that? 2 pi by 3 pi comma 4 pi by 6 pi. Can I find it? 2 pi and 4 pi, what is the LCM? 2 pi and 4 pi, what is the LCM? 4 pi. Okay. 3 pi and 6 pi, what is the LCM? 3 pi. So what I can do, pi I can cancel, this will be 4 by 3, this is the LCM. For this you can find. Understood how to find the LCM? Now. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'll ask one question. Sin square x plus cos square x, n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 means sin square x cos square x. So cos power 2nx, sin power 2nx is what? If you add it, it is pi by 2. Okay. But what is the direct value of this? 1. So this is what? 1. I told k means period does not exist. So answer is what for this? Period does not exist. Okay, don't do the mistake. If it is sin power 4x, cos power 4x, it is pi by 2. Sin power 6x, cos power 6x, it is pi by 2. But here directly we are getting the identity. What you told, what you thought, that is correct. But here directly we are getting the value. Sin square x plus cos square x, the value is 1. This is what? Constant function. Correct na? Constant function. Don't write 0, you write it as what? T does not exist, period does not exist. It is periodic. See here, sin square and cos square x, it is definitely periodic functions. We know that, I already told you. But this value is coming out to be 1. They are definitely periodic, but the period does not exist. Understood na? They are periodic, but that value we are not able to find it. That is, it does not exist, we are telling. Clear? Okay. Now, we are doing trigonometry. Why did I tell about LCM? Now you will understand. I spoke about LCM. Now, the question they will give is, find the period if f of x is equal to find the period if f of x, I told you sin square x plus cos square x, the value will become equal to 1. 1 means it is constant. Constant function means period does not exist. Okay, period does not exist for sin square x plus cos square x. Clear? Now f of x is equal to what? F of x, we will write it as what? Let me write it as sin 3 pi x plus cos 4 pi x. Okay, I will ask you to find the period. Okay, now see here, for this period is what? Let me write this as t1. Period is what? This is what? Sin ax. Sin ax, coefficient is 3 pi. So I should write this is 3 pi. For period of sin is what? 2 pi. Okay, good. So t2. Period of cos is what? 2 pi by 4 pi. So what I will write? Pi and pi I can cancel, pi and pi I can cancel, 2 by 3 and 1 by 2. So actual period if I want, t is equal to LCM of t1 comma t2. Okay, so that is what? LCM of 2 by 3 comma 1 by 4. LCM of 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. LCM of 2 and 1 is what? 2 only. Okay, LCM of 3 and 2 is what? LCM of 3 and 2 is 1. LCM of 3 and 2, there is nothing common, it is 1. So the answer is what? Period is 2. HCF of 3 and 2 is 1. Okay, I am thinking correctly, but I am telling different. So HCF of 3 and 2 is what? 1. So that is what? 2 by 1, the answer is 2. Clear? Like this they will give the question. You will be able to solve, na? So you should write the period of the function, write the coefficient, then take LCM. Okay, that's it. Okay, clear? So this is how they will ask questions on periodicity. They will ask one question. Maximum minimum value, that is extreme values. This will repeat again in application of derivatives, maxima, minima, okay, tangents and normals, all these things. Now see here, extreme values. Minimum value of sin x is what? -1, maximum is +1, cos is -1, +1, we know that. Range of sin x is -1 to +1, range of cos x is -1 to +1, that's all. The tan and all they will not ask, they will ask sin and cos only, this you remember. Okay, now we will see some things on what is it? If they give in form of equation. If they give in form of equation. So minimum value. Now see here, if they are given a sin x plus b cos x, a sin x plus b cos x. Okay, so for this, the maximum value will be square root of a square plus b square. Maximum value is what? Square root of a square plus b square. Minimum value is what? Minus square root of a square plus b square. Minus square root of a square plus b square. Clear? Minus square root of a square plus b square. Now here they are given a cos x plus b sin x plus c. Okay, so minimum value is what? C minus. Why C minus? See, minimum value is minus square root of a square plus b square plus c. For this minimum value is what? Minus square root of a square plus b square. C is there, add c. That's all. Maximum value is what? A square plus b square plus c. That is what is there. Okay, understood now? So whatever value is given, add it. On doing square root of a square plus b square, if it is maximum, you will do positive value plus 2. Suppose this is 2. Suppose let us take this as 3, let us take this as 4, let us take this as 2. Okay, square root of 3 square plus 4 square is what? We will get it as 5. This will be minus 5 plus 2, this will be minus 5 plus 2, this will be minus 3, this will be plus 5 plus 2, this will be 7. Understood? Like this we will find maximum and minimum. Okay, that is what is given. So maximum minimum value of a square sin square theta b square cos square theta cos square theta is 2ab. So what is this? Sin square and its reciprocal, cos square and its reciprocal square, tan square and its reciprocal is what? Cot square, that is 2ab. Make a note of it, important. Directly they will ask question. Okay, that time if you get 2ab, directly you will answer. So please remember. So this itself is a notes for you. Whatever we give material, that is just a practice questions. You have seen now material, I have sent it to you. That's all. You people, you will get it, our hard copy. Everyone will get it tomorrow, I think.
So that is tan square theta.
Yeah, This should be tan square cot square. Yeah, going to come soon. I will talk about one trigonometric equations. I will just tell the basics and we will stop. Okay. Class became more okay. Now here these things you have to remember. Let them come. So see here, if sin x is equal to sin alpha, if sin x is equal to sin alpha is given, okay, then x can be written in general form, in trigonometric equation form, x can be written as what? N pi plus minus 1 to the power of n alpha, okay, where n belongs to z, okay, n belongs to z. Z is what? Integers, okay, good. So if x is cos means this will become what? 2n pi plus or minus alpha, okay, 2n pi plus or minus alpha. If it is tan, this is x is equal to n pi plus alpha, okay. Same thing goes for cosec, same thing goes for secant, and same thing goes for cot, okay, same thing goes for cot, okay, same thing goes for cot. Now one more thing, this is one thing, last thing I will tell you. If sin square x is equal to sin alpha, sin square alpha, cos square x is equal to cos square alpha, tan square x is equal to tan square alpha, and even their reciprocals, if it is square, then x is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. Please make a note of it. What is this? Normal functions, it is these three, but if it is square means for everything it is what? N pi plus or minus alpha. This is what? N pi plus minus 1 to the power of n alpha. This is n pi plus alpha. This is 2n pi plus or minus alpha. This is what? N pi plus or minus alpha. That's it. Clear? Yes, yes. this question. Okay, so they have given one question, last question. Okay, so see here they have given 81 sin square x plus 81 cos square x is equal to 30. Then they are asking the value of x. We are having what? 81 sin square x plus 81 cos square x is equal to what? It is given to be what? It is equal to be 30. Now what we will do? So let us take sin square x as what? Instead of taking pi by 2, we will take it as y. We will take it as y. So this will take it as y. So this cos square x I can write it as what? 1 minus sin square x. Correct na? Cos square x I can write it as 1 minus sin square x. This 81 to the power of 1 minus 1 is equal to 30. So I will have what? 81 to the power of y plus 81 by what is this? Y. Okay. So this will be equal to what? 30. Okay, this will be equal to what? 30. Correct na? This will be equal to 30. Or let me take 81 sin square x itself as what? Y. Okay, let me take, instead of taking this one as y, let me take this like this. So let me write it like this: 81 1 minus cos square x, sorry, sin square x is equal to what? 30. So this will be what? 81 sin square x plus 81 by what is this? 81 sin square x is equal to 30. Let us take this as what? Y. This entire thing let us take it as y. So y plus 81 by y is equal to 30. So if I take the LCM, this will be y square plus 81 is equal to 30y. Okay. Now this will become what? Y square minus 30y plus 81 is equal to 0. Correct? So this will be equal to 0. Now y square minus 30y plus 81. Now minus 30y, 81 is here. So 27 into 3 is 81. Minus 27 minus 3 is 81. So this will be minus 27 minus 3 is what? Minus 30. So I can write this as what? I can write this as y square minus 27y minus 3y plus 81 is equal to 0. So this will be what? Y into y minus 27 minus 3 into y minus 27 is equal to 0. So we will have what? Y is equal to 27 and y is equal to 3. Okay, but y is what? 81 to the power of sin square x. Okay, 81 to the power of sin square x. So let me take 27. So 81 to the power of sin square x is equal to what? 3. Correct? No? So I can take this as what? I can take this as 81 can be written as what? 3 to the power of 4. So 3 to the power of 4 sin square x is equal to 3. Okay. Now we are having what? This one. So sin square x is equal to what? 1 by 4. So sin x is equal to what? Plus or minus 1 by 2. If it is plus 1 by 2, it is what? We'll have pi by 3. Okay, pi by 6. Correct? No? Sin 30 is pi by 6. Plus or minus pi by 6 or minus pi by 2 means what? It is minus pi by 6. Okay. So what is the value we got? We want only one value. So 1 by 2 will come for only one value, that is pi by 6. Understood now? Simple. You have to take it like this. This is how you solve what? Trigonometric equations. Clear? Any doubt you have to ask me. So otherwise you can take this value also, 27 also, and check. So if you take 27, 3 to the power of 4 sin square x, 27 can be written as what? 3 cube. Okay, it can be taken as what? 3 cube. There are so many values that can come for x. So 4 sin square x is equal to what? 3. So I can take 4 sin square x is equal to 3. So sin x is equal to what? Root 3 by 2 plus or minus root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 will come for 60 and also 120. 60 means what? Pi by 3. Pi by 3 is not at all there here. Okay. So this is pi by 6. See, there are 4 values of x that can come. There are 4 values of x that is possible, but only one value of x that is given in the option, that is pi by 6. Clear? No? Understood? Sometimes like they will give like this, they will ask the number of solutions of x, that is 4. Okay, but what is the value of x here? As per the options, pi by 6. Clear? No? Got it? Understood everyone? Okay, we will end now. Let us meet in the tomorrow session. It was a long session. Okay, I thank you for cooperating. Let us meet in the tomorrow session. I hope you learned something in this session. Please practice this again, revise it again. Thank you. Okay.